So this right here is basically, I'm assuming, why my lawnmower keeps sputtering. It doesn't have full power. It feels like it just want to shuts off. I put everything new on it. It has a new spark plug. It has a new air filter, brand new air filter. I cleaned the carburetor. The carburetor is very clean. It has a new prime bulb. I checked the intake manifold. The intake manifold is pretty fucking clean. So everything on the lawnmower is a-okay, but the problem with my lawnmower is every time I do a single home, every time I turn the lawnmower on and just shut it off real quickly, the spark plug gets extremely black, powdery black, filled with carbon deposits all over it. It's not wet, it's very dry, but black and powdery. So, I'm assuming this will fix the problem, because my gasket in between the carburetor and the gas tank, which is a gasket and a diaphragm, my gasket is torn and ripped, and my diaphragm is pretty warped. So I'll check back with you in a second, and we'll see how my lawnmower starts. So hopefully this fixes it. So I'm gonna take apart the air filter now.
Disconnect the wire before anything. I'm gonna do as fast as I can because it's about to rain. So I'm just get this out the way.
The air filter is pretty clean, brand new. And next thing you want to do is just unloosen this bolt right here.
And there's another side bolt right here. This one uses the 10, that one uses the 13. You just take it out with your hands.
Tug on this. You just tilt this down, and the spring should pop out. And you want to get the O-ring that actually fits inside the filter. The carburetor. Just place that back inside. We'll do that later. Don't want to waste time. Now the objective is take the carburetor off. Is it good? You can see it in there? Yeah, man.
Take this off, throw it over there. You don't need it as of right now. I'm gonna loosen these screws as fast as I can. This job shouldn't take more than 7 minutes, actually. We're gonna see how long the video is. Confirm time.
Lift up, take that out, set this right here, and this is the old diaphragm we have. As you can see, it's ripped. I want to try, this is a 2-piece, so I gotta try to take these 2 pieces apart. You don't have to handle this with care if you're going to change it. So as you can see already, my gasket is ripped in 2 places. See that clearly? It's ripped in 2 places. And this one right here is warped. Right there, there's a little kink right there. It's a little warped. That's where the spring sits. Here goes the spring. The spring sits right in there. And I guess that is the automatic choke lever. But it's warped right in here, right in that little corner. So what I'm gonna do is change it. Here's the part number. I'm just gonna open this little thing up real quick. And it comes with, this is the kit. It comes with a new screen, brand new filter, and another spring. So we're going to try to put both of these on without damaging anything. This fits in there just fine. spring is the same size, so just want to use the new things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here, this is how you lay down. Before I lay down the filter, you just want to clean out any gas that's in here. Basically use a little screwdriver, give it a little taps, because you don't want any water in here. Water or gasoline in here means that there's a leak going on, so we'll make everything as dry as possible. How long is the video right now? 6 minutes?
Don't get my glasses.
That's okay. So you just want to get everything as dry as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's, you know, not crazy wet. A little dirty in there. And that's basically how you want it. Now what you want to do here is, this is the brand new diaphragm and gasket. I'm going to tilt this over so where the diaphragm sits on there just like that, and you put this right on top. There we have it, simple as that. Now what you want to do here is place this in there just like that, and then you want to just line it up. This is a tricky part. It's not too crazy, but this is where you don't want everything to be aligned. It's very easy. You just tell if you're standing over it, just like how I am, looking from the top view, so you can see that each hole is clear, so that way you don't damage the gasket and diaphragm. And you just want to give this a tight. As you can see, I'm going to go the star effect. And now I'm going to put the O-ring back in the carburetor. Make sure it sits in there. So I'm basically just going to press it in there, press the O-ring in there, because I don't want any air. This is where the intake manifold sits, right in there. So before that, I'm going to take this, put it back in its hole. There we go. Place that in there just like that. And just give this a little tighten. Spark plug back on. Just make sure everything's in its position. And like I said before, this is the O piece. Basically don't need it. So now we're going to start this bad boy up. So as you can see now, the lawnmower runs perfectly fine. It has no sputter in it. It has very strong power, a steady idle. That's basically what you want to hear. This brand is basically a weed eater, 500 series, 5.0 horsepower, 158 cc. Just give you a close-up shot of that. And once again, here's the part number, just in case you're trying to buy it. But this is basically, this was it, man. This was a problem. This was a problem that I was trying to solve and I couldn't solve. So yeah, this is it. I love this. I love that lawnmower right there. This lawnmower is basically, this is the machine. This is the machine. It's my best weed eater, 22 inch. They don't make these anymore, but I wish they kept making these, man. That's the end of the video. This garbage. Peace.